Ciao, it is week 5 and I am really running behind on these videos, so I apologize. Anyway, clearly Monday was not a big day, but Tuesday was. It's my birthday, yay, 22 in Italy. So nothing crazy really happened until the evening, so I went and got pizza for dinner. Then we went to Blue Bar, and the owner of this bar tends to pull out his guitar and start singing. He's awesome. I don't believe in anybody feels the way I do about you now. You're my wonderful. All the busy days rolling. Hold me closer, time can dance. Don't you roll, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, out to mama, take me home, country road. It was a super fun night. I highly recommend celebrating your birthday in Italy. I don't exactly know what's going on here, just thought it looked fun. The only thing that I have from Wednesday is a pizza I got for dinner. And then Thursday, here we are. It was my first time wearing this shirt, and with this fit, I was given a little bit too much Pugsley Adams, I think. Breakfast at the favorite spot, Montanuki. Alright, it's Friday, time for our next field trip. Today we are going to Siena. The morning was super foggy, so as we drove down the hill into the lower part of Orvieto, it was all covered in clouds. It was just really cool to look at. Kind of a long ride, getting comfy in my seat, ready to take a nap. When we arrived in Siena, we got to stop at a coffee shop and get our breakfast. This is one of my favorite parts of every field trip. We always stop for breakfast. It's just an essential part of my day now. Our first stop was the Basilica of di San Domenico. So this church actually holds the head of St. Catherine of Siena. And I did indeed get to see it, but I am not posting it because it is my human head. What is super fascinating and unique about Siena is that they have 17 neighborhoods and they compete each year in a horse race, twice a year I believe, where the winning district gets a banner, and here you can see that banner, super cool to see in person. They were the most recent winners, I believe, and so each neighborhood is its own district and you belong to that district. The district we spent the most time in was the Goose District, and I kind of started to fall in love with the goose here. Here you can see all the banners that they have won. This piece goes on the horse, but they never put anything on the winning horse because he deserves to be free of anything on top of him. So they put this on a different horse that parades around along with the winning horse. We are now at the Duomo of Siena. So this place was super cool. We unfortunately did not go inside, but it actually looks super similar to the Duomo of Orvieto. For lunch, we went to this like sandwich burger shop. It was kind of like a build your own sandwich. So you got to pick the bread and the meat that goes on it, so like a Subway, but for my meat I chose a hamburger. So I got a cheeseburger, and then Jackson and I shared some fries. It was pretty good. This is a symbol of another district. I forget what this one's actually called. Here we wandered into a church that had its doors open. We always love to come in and see the churches because they just don't make them like this anymore. I mean, it's crazy. This is the Church of the Elephant District, so I actually don't think we were supposed to be in here. The doors were open, so we wandered in, but then some lady came out and kind of made a face at us, and as soon as we left, she closed the doors. So, I mean, at least I got to see it, but I don't think I was supposed to. It kind of rained off and on during the day, so I'm glad I brought my umbrella. As abrupt as this cutoff is, that's it, I guess. It is Saturday. Here's today's fit check. The funicular is finally open, so we rode it down to the large grocery store at the bottom of the hill. It ended up being like a Walmart, which is something we're totally not used to up on the hill, and then there was a little cafe in there, so of course we had to stop, get a coffee and a croissant. So I know some people, aka my mom, have been super curious about the funicular, so here's us going up. It's super weird, like it splits in the middle because both of these trams go up and down at the exact same time, and so like right at the perfect moment they both split tracks and then go back around. It's crazy. Going up, there's this tunnel. Just thought it was fun to go through. I don't know, yeah, it was a fun little thing. So now I'm just hanging out my clothes to dry. I really just like this clothesline. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've never used one before, but putting my clothes out to dry works so much better than putting them through the dryer. No wrinkles. I feel like they dry really fast too, but I don't know. I just enjoy it. Anyway, it was a fairly short week, super short video. Not a whole lot happened, but Sienna was super cool. I am Team Goose now, I believe. Alright, now it's Sunday, and I'm just doing a Sunday reset today. Clean my room, organize myself, because I haven't really done that since I've gotten here, and things have been cluttering up, so I just needed to do that. Anyway, next week is going to be the most fun week of the trip, so stay tuned for the south part of Italy.